Greetings and welcome to this week's episode of UC Weekly News. I'm your host, David Nanto, and we're going to do something a little bit different this week. I normally do product reviews for our subscribers in a very specific and thematic way. I'll open them up on the TalkingPointz test bench, show you an unboxing, show you how things are packed, do a test recording with it, see what things are. I'll do a thorough review. So when I was asked to do a review of the new Huddly C1 camera, which is this baby right here, it's not so much a video bar as it is a video box, very sturdy, lots of cool things on it. I said, sure, I'd be happy to do it. It's a wonderful new product. I'd like to see how it works in the test bench and in my mock conference room. And they said, we'll ship it right over to you. And it came in a box with wrapping paper and twine and duct tape and other things on it. Clearly, the product that came to me came right from a trade show, which I appreciate because I did want to get my hands on it and test it and see what it was like. So I'm going to do some preliminary testing now, show you what it looked like. Obviously, it's not a fair unboxing, and it's really not a fair test because I'm not showing you what the production model of the unit is. We're going to come back and do that in a few weeks as soon as they have it ready. But for now, let me give you a sneak peek and a little bit of a view into the test of how it works. There we go. This is the Huddly C1. That's a camera. Those are speakers. And this is radiators for the audio. And then if I hold this way, if you can see the connection panel back there, you can see that's where all of the connectors are, where it goes in. This is a USB bar, but it also takes external cameras via IP connection. So a lot of very good features. Let me put it aside temporarily. Okay, so now you should be seeing the output of the Huddly C1 in this meeting. Let me mute the audio that I'm on with, and we can kind of work it out. Okay, so now this is the output of the Huddly C1. You should see and hear it pretty clearly. It's not coming through this microphone because I have this microphone off. So we're going to stick it up in our mock conference room upstairs from here, and we'll see how it performs. So this is the Huddly C1 in my mock conference room, about 6 feet away from me in medium light conditions. It's not very bright, but it's not very dark. This is the kind of picture it's making. This is how it frames it automatically. If I switch it over using the manual framing control in their app, which I will do in a moment, that's the wide shot. That's how it looks. I'm obviously zoomed in a little too tight with this little light situation. So this is about 6.5 feet away. So I would say probably about 4 feet, 5 feet is the sweet spot for this. But then again, it works with the crew, which I don't have the other cameras here, where you'd be able to do better cameras on it. Go back to the group framing. Takes the wide shot for a second, and once it understands that I'm talking and the AI inside figures it out, it creates the optimal shot of me that it wants to do. What's interesting and what I do need to point out is the same single USB-C cable that's going from the device to my computer is allowing me to run the Huddly C1 application so that I can do group framing and manual framing and make all the changes that are required. That's different from some of the other bars that I've tested where you need to separately make an IP connection in order to control it. Well, that's the preliminary testing. We're going to wait until we get a production model and the new software, and then we'll do a full test of the device. So it was interesting, in the middle of one of the tests that I did, the audio kind of dropped out and dropped back on. I'm not sure why, but they did tell me that the firmware that's in use is not the production firmware, that I'm waiting for an update to come in about 30 or 40 days. So again, I'm going to wait to do a full review of the product when I get it from them as a production model, something right off the line, and it's GA, and that's when we'll do the full review of the product. But in the meantime, I really do like the idea that this compact space has 16 microphones in it, and it's solid and it's heavy, but it's small, well built, and it's the hub for their crew, which is up to four external cameras. So I'm looking forward to getting it and giving a full review and letting everybody know what it is, all the good and the bad, because that's what I do. Thanks so much for watching this week. We will see you next week. Take care.